Hey y'all, it's K Michelle with Lady Dragonfly Designs. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today is Monday, Mix Media Monday. And today we're going to do Mission Inspiration created by Mike Deakin Art, January 2018. We have finished the whole year of 2017 of his mission inspirations, and now we're going into 2018. Now, here is my lovely little journal. I just love it. But as you can see, she's kind of getting chunky. And here's the one we did last Monday. And so if you see, this is kind of flat and this is kind of hard. Now, what I normally do is when I have something like that, but I want that big of a spread, I will just do it on a piece of paper and then just glue it into my book. We can do that, or we can just do 1 page instead of a 2-page spread. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Should I just do 1 page or should I do a 2-page spread? And if I do that, okay, this one, January 2018, really kind of, I had to do it beforehand because it is glue square and rectangle pieces of card or paper. Add white or tinted gesso. Make marks with a brush or comb. Add blocks of handwritten journaling. Draw through stencils with black or white. Add focal image or images, add shredded book or music text, add typographic quote or phrase. And our colors are aqua, olive, and blush. So when I saw olive and blush, I thought of my Dana Winkley acrylic paints because it has an olive and a blushing, and I just grabbed turquoise, okay? So, but if you look, okay, here's your colors. It doesn't really tinted gesso, and that's about it. And so I'm like, well, how am I going to incorporate these colors into this? You know, and then our words, January, you know, New Year, Genesis, the beginning, renew, resolve, wish, and memories. Again, some words that, you know, all I about found was make good memories. Let's see, I got memories here. I stick them up there, making memories, you know, and stuff like that. So that's all I could find as far as that. So what I did is I went ahead and did one, and here it is. And all I did, I'm going to do it again, but I had to work this one out. This one kind of threw me for a loop. So I did, I'll show you. What I originally did is I took the 3 paints and I just painted them on a piece of paper, okay? And so I just wanted to, if you can see how it's got triangles and squares and all that stuff, but I really like the way it did come out, so I'm going to recreate this again. And so doing this, and let's see, what did I do? See here, I thought I was ready. Darn it. I try to be ready. Was it that one? No, I'm gonna try not to hit the camera. Yay, I did it. All right, and I got a piece of paper. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is just measure, because I measured this page. Excuse me, grab my pencil. And I'm not that concerned. Oh, we got black ink leaking in there. Uh-oh. Yeah, we know what we're doing after the video. Okay. And then just first, I gotta get that ink off. Oh my goodness. We got ink leaking. And I bet it was this one. I just took this pen out too. Sure was. Shame on you. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna tear. So how was everyone's weekend? I hope everybody's weekend was good. We had a good weekend. Fall weather has now arrived here in Texas. Oh, lovely. Okay, so for right now, I'm going to do it on this paper, and then I'm going to glue this paper into my book because she's getting a little chunky. But she is such a beautiful book. Okay, so that's going to be our base. And so what I did here is I just took my ruler, no measuring. Oh, I did it lengthwise, didn't I? Like this. Just like that. Not, you know, not big squares, not, you know, it could be whatever. This, I mean, this should not even take any thought. I'm just going to do it straight down the middle. And then I took these and went from point to where I thought that was a cool triangle. And then I came down here. I went my other one. I get too small for the big one. So there. And that is all I did. And I did that like on one strip so I would have the triangles. I think that's just what I'm going to do with all this strip. And it was really fun collaging because it was almost like a puzzle, so to speak. I think, no, but I think I'm just going to do... My hardest part is I was coming out more with rectangles instead of squares. So... all right, so let's do some squares. That looks like a square. We got Tom Tom in the house. And let that go. Do one big square. What are you doing, Tom Tom? Oh, laying by the back door. And this is collage, so I mean, if they're not perfect squares, it's okay. It really is. Some glue on there. And here, let me. I think I'm gonna take this one. Yeah, let's see. We really didn't do much, I guess, this weekend. We went and saw our neighbors yesterday, and we're having our Friendsgiving at the community center. And so all the ladies have been blowing up the phone on that one. And Scott wants to make hors d'oeuvres. And basically turkey sausage balls, basically. And he's like, yeah, nobody's ever done that. I'm like, honey, they did it back in the 50s and 60s. It's just died out. And women just don't want to make it anymore. So he wants to make it. I was feeling a green bean casserole, so that's, you know, that's what I texted. I was like, that's about all I can muster this week, I think. And, yep, the weather has changed, so I'm trying to, we just got too many irons in the fire, that's all. And it's hard to have irons in the fire and plan for the future when you gotta live day by day kind of thing. Crazy. Okay, so there are all my whatchamadoodles. And I got blue stick. And we have mango pineapple. Ew, it smelled like glue. All right, and I'm just gonna glue it. And I did start at the corners. Okay. Yeah, this paper is from my 7th grade year in junior high. And I was in office duplication to where we had, I told y'all about this in the last video, about the stenograph and all that. And that's where this paper comes from. Made me a whole pad of paper. Can't even remember that teacher's name. So yeah, so we got Friendsgiving coming up. And we're still trying to do something with the kids and the babies. Okay, it's becoming sticky. But Keely came up with a good idea because Kyle Morris and the babies are in San Antonio. And, and, you know, it's difficult when you got kids to pack them all up and cart them somewhere and then have to pack them up and cart them back and all that. So we were thinking, instead of them coming out here, why don't we all just go to San Antonio and go to one of those fun center things, you know, where they have arcades and the games and all that kind of stuff. That right there. I did not even think about this part at all, and I'm still not, because I am just filling the page with squares and triangles like I said to do. So yeah, so we were thinking about doing that so we could go see the kids, have something for the kids to. I don't have to cook. Say that again, I don't have to cook. So I like that idea. And then we're not sure about Thanksgiving. Amy and Trent are coming out, but I don't know what the rest of the kids are doing. Well, Sarah and Jonathan are going camping. They are anti-holiday this year, which I really can't blame them. It's like, that's good. And it's okay if it overlaps. So I don't know what we're going to do. But I need to find out because I went on my H-E-B app, my grocery store, and Boar's Head has got some just like a smoked turkey breast, which happens to be Scott's favorite. And I was like, that looks really good. So I was thinking that. Because if I'm not going to have that many people, y'all, I'm over cooking that big old bird. You know what that just made me think of? Have y'all seen the commercial? I think it's a Butterball commercial where, is it a guy or a girl? I can't even remember. But the person has the turkey in the sink and there's a window right there. And trying to pick it up, and it's so slippery, it goes right out the window. I love that commercial. Just saying. Perfect. I am so happy I can finally, after all these years, use this paper. Good quality paper too. I'm quite pleased. Oh, come here. Okay. gonna be a, yeah, oddball, but that's okay. Well, turned it. Oh, Tom Tom. Tom Tom just jumped up and about scared the bejeebers out of me. So I guess that means he's going to bark. Let me fill in. Oh, this stuff is sticky. Oh. And then my hands ain't working right. Okay. So then I think I will do that. And when I turned on the computer this morning, I gotta go check it out, but Joey DeFee says her channel is changing and how her world is changing with AI. So I gotta check that out. What's going on, girl? Okay, just getting up here. I think I drew that Cupid myself too. I can't remember. Okay. Okay. Do we have another? Yes, we do. Very sticky. Yeah, and it's just so quiet and peaceful out here. The birds aren't. Oh, and my last video, when I got done with it, the squirrels started talking. And I'm like, y'all could have done that on the video. Oh. There we go. Sometimes they just don't want to lift. Put you there. Yep, we're working on the survey for the kids' property here. Just so much stuff going on. Once they get out here, then it should be so nice. Oh, and actually, Trent's, y'all, this is so hard. Trent's mom has a pop-up that she is giving to Amy and Trent, a pop-up RV little thing, but and they're going to pull it up on this property, so when they come over and just want to crash, they can. And I'm like, that is so lovely. Yeah, for Pete's sake. There. Okay, finally done with that. And then all these extra pieces I have in my basket with the other pieces. So that's probably enough to do a whole nother thing, which I think I will do. Okay, so we have our square. It says rectangle. I thought it said triangle. Okay, yep. All right, we did it. We glued shapes to the paper. That's how we're going to take that. And then what I did was, I did Brenda Clark's technique. I did fill up my gesso. Let me get some out of here. And just put, look at that feather. My desk was completely clean, and then I found that feather was laying there. So I would assume we have angels with us, which is a good thing. Okay, put that back into you like it. You just, yeah. All right, so I've got gesso on my finger, and I am just going to go around the edges. And that, Brenda does it, and it is just stunning. I love watching her do it too. So I'm just gonna go around all the, and you can put it on thick like that and then just rub it out. So see, I could go like that and then just rub it out. I love this technique, Brenda. Brenda. She knows I do. And then the video I'm watching of her, she's got fabric scraps, and who doesn't have that? Hit that with glue real quick. I think that worked. Hope it did. And yeah, she was working with fabric scraps and making the cutest altered paper clips. So cute. And just layering fabric and lace, not even paper. And it's like, oh my goodness, I so need to do that. Now see, you wouldn't even have seen that line if I hadn't hit it with gesso. See, it just kind of sets them off. Yeah, our neighbors we went to go visit yesterday, they are our local beekeepers, and their son is a welder in Austin, and he brought out very cool, it's a stand, and it's a pipe, and it's got two sections for two beehives. So it was very, very cool. And do all the way around, kind of do a frame. So, yep, that was pretty cool. And, their daughter is 11. And I love her. She has no cell phone. She had the cutest little furry backpack, and was going on an adventure. She would go walk around in the woods, and I asked her, I said, well, you got everything you need? And she said, yep. I said, you got a cell phone? Nope. Okay, well, if something happens, just scream out, holler out, we'll come get you. And it's like, okay. And so, yeah, and that was the last I saw of her. Oh, that's cute. Let's do just a little bit more right there. Maybe a little bit. I mean, yeah, you could do this forever. I like that. Okay, baby wipes. And I figured out why Amy gave me this package of baby wipes. Because it's very thin. I can't even get it out of the package. Oh, no. Y'all, this would not work if I was Lord have mercy, Percy. Look at that. I got more than I wanted. Way more. But these are very thin. And she does not like thin baby wipes. Which, I don't blame her. I don't either. Okay. And then, when I have them out, I'll just do it again. Get everything cleaned up. And then, a paper towel. And clean up our mess. Okay. We're all cleaned up. We have this beautiful masterpiece here. Lovely. I love it. Love it. Love it. All right. So we did the gesso. I swear that said triangles. Okay. Make marks with brush or comb. And here's my brush and my comb. And I think I ended up with the olive. And so I'm just going to put it right there. And it just really didn't want to do much. So I think I just spritzed it with water. And so basically I'm just trying to use up that, just the paint. Just make marks, that's simple. Okay, all right. So that was the brush. That one was easy. Okay. Add blocks of handwritten journaling. Okay, so what I did is I used the words and just block, journaled. So we'll start with Genesis, a new beginning. Oh, and it's a little damp. And then down here, the earth renewed. Just renew. And then resolve. Let's see, I put missions for the new year. Okay, and then good wishes for the new year. Okay. And there you go. Okay. Oh, I did not mean it to come out like that, but it happens. Okay. So, so that was my blocks of handwritten journaling. Draw through stencil, and I have my white pen and my black pen. And the stencil I chose was just, the triangles, whatever. And so I'm just going to go through. And you could do draw. Well, no, it did say draw. That's okay. It's to each their own if they want to follow the instructions or not. I did find this fun. Because I love stencils in any kind of capacity. Okay, let's see if my white pen wasn't working very well. So, yeah, I'm still not in the mood. You're still not in the mood. So I'll just use black. And I think I'm just going to do 3 right there. Okay. Oops. Okay, cute. Do one here. I'm liking the 3 though. I'll do 2. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that because it's probably going to get covered. Let's see. So we drew, add a focal image or images. And what I did on last time, or the other one, I did time. Time is precious. Moments in time. Let's do that one. What is on my, oh. I was gonna say something is on my scissors. All right. My hands do not want to work today. There we go. Okay, and I think I will put it right there. I haven't even got my glue out. Well, I do, but well, okay, moments in time. Okay, and I think I'm gonna put it right there. Because when I do this, I see an imaginary line, you know, to make my 2-page spread. Okay. And quotes. Okay. All right, so we did that. All right, shred book or music text. And I have this luscious old music. And I'm just going to tear it all up. It's very dainty. That kind of stuff. I didn't want straight edges, and this stuff is, it's so fragile. It's so luscious. I think I'm going to go even smaller. I don't know which page. I had them trouble cliffs. All right. I'm going to put that right like that. Okay. Okay. And don't care if it's upside down. Okay, and do little pieces. Okay. Got you. such a sticky situation. Okay. And okay. There. Okay, I like that. Everything is sticking to me. Okay. I'll just add that to the other pile for collage. Okay, what else we got, y'all? Okay. We added shredded music text and quotes, and so that's when these dudes come in. And I'm really thinking of putting some over here, like this, making memories. Kind of right there. I like that. Okay, you can go back up there. All right, quote words. Okay, and then here, what was I trying? Did I? No. Oh, I had white labels. So I'm gonna try and see if I can make her work. Yeah, she'll work for me. She just needs a little persuasion. I like to do it where it looks like sticks. I like it. And then let's do that. Oh, we glued it on top. That's cute. I like that. Cute. I like that. I don't know which one I like better. But yeah. So that is how that turns out. Now, I will fold it. Oh, it's already folded. Okay, and get the big glue out. It is lovely weather here. The dogs are just, I love this time of year. And I'm almost done with all my fall stuff. I only have like, we were trying so hard to finish it up, but I only have a handful of stickers. So, okay, so we're going to take this and put it in there like so. I just need to make sure the edges are glued. And then just kind of close the book like that. And apparently I didn't measure it that good because I've got glue here. Got glue over here too. Okay. But we could trim. And then fill in there. That one's all right. And voila, that is how you do a 2-page spread in a very chunky, uneven journal, art journal. Okay? All right, y'all. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I certainly did. I love coming on and crafting with y'all. It's the best thing in the world to do. The only thing I want to do. So, yes. So I hope y'all had a good weekend. I hope the start of your week is going good. And I will catch you on Wednesday. Oh, excuse me. Not really sure if, because we're pretty much wrapped up. I think I'll show you and we'll do a little bit more. And then I think we're going into the Christmas winter season and opening that drawer. So, yeah. So, anywho, I love y'all and I will catch y'all on Wednesday. Bye.